In this tutorial, we want to draw this Google-like logo using Inkscape 1.0 or Inkscape in general. We'll be making use of these colors, the colors here in the Inkscape, some colors here in the Inkscape logo. Now, we start by go to Object, Fill and Stroke, press it, and then you are going to have this dialog box opened. The next thing is for you to go to Object, Transform, to get this dialog box also open, because we'll be doing some rotation. And the Fill and Stroke we need to manipulate colors. We can also manipulate colors here. Now we begin our drawing by going to the circle and ellipse tool, left click it, and then click on the Control key and then draw a circle. Now go to the rectangle tool. Now let's check first whether we have a perfect circle. Yes, we do. And remember to lock this padlock here so that whatever width you have here is the same as the width there. If it's not, please change it here so that they are equal, so you have a perfect circle. Now we want a perfect square as well, so we go to the rectangle tool, we press Ctrl to get it, and then draw a square which in the size of the square should be in such that the side of the square should be lesser than the radius of the circle that you have. Now we do a duplicate, select the square that we've drawn and duplicate it. So you can just left click it and then go press space bar, you get a duplicate. Now after getting the duplicate, press, you see when it's selected we have this handlebars down. Press it again to get it as this, and then move. You will see that there is a cross in the center. That is the center, and then also the rotation center. We want to rotate this top. We want to rotate this top square with respect to the top left corner of the other square beneath it. So we move this here to the tip here, and then we go to our transform dialog here, and then go to rotate and write 120 here. After that we go to rotate in clockwise direction, and then after that go to apply. Then we have our rotation. What we want to do is that first of all, I had just saw that I would prefer that when we are drawing we have our, let's remove any stroke that our whatever we've drawn has. So if you go to the stroke menu, if you have a stroke, just remove the stroke from everything that you have. I just realized I have a stroke, it's white, and that I did not see. Let's see here, no paint, so we don't need any stroke for now, so that the drawing is not disturbed in any way. Now let's move this one here, this to the corner. Make sure that this and this are to the corner. For it to be at the corner, you can activate or enable the snapping tool. So go here and enable it, and what we need is this one here, because we want snap to capsules including rectangle corners for now. Now we pick our circle. We are going to put 3 of these circles, one here, one in the intersection here, and one at the bottom here. So let's pick our first one. I puts it. And for it to work well, it's better you go to under the snapping and go to snap other points and then activate the snap center of objects, because we are snapping this to the center of the circle. The next thing is that we do another copy of this. So we go left click and the space bar to get another copy, and then now we are moving the center here. We are moving the objects here such that the center coincides with the intersection of these two squares. So I move it more or less. If you have the snapping, if you cannot see it, just if you do like this, look, if you go to this, you can see it more or less for you to gauge when you are going. It should snap, because if you have this thing on, it will snap by itself, because it looks at the center and gives you that it's snapped. Now we need another circle again. So in the same way, we left click and space bar to get the next one, and we are going to put the center again. We are going to put the center again we want to put the center this time at this point here. So we move the third circle. Let's see, where is the center? More or less there. Now I forgot to tell you that we need another circle, the original circle, to place whatever we'll cut here in. So the next thing we will do is to make a duplicate of it. So left click and then space bar to get a copy. We keep the copy here because we'll be needing it. Now select, we come here and then go out of it totally, and now we select this circle. We go to shift, select this circle, and then this circle. We have see to it that it's only these two that are selected, and then go to path intersection. Now the next thing is we if this is selected, go to shift and select this as well, and then go to path difference. Now we have the shape that we need. We come here and put it on this. First of all, you check whether this, just to be sure, just press this, select everything, the circle you have, and then push it to lower it to the bottom, just to be sure that this is lying on it. And then we maybe change the color. Let's come out, and then we select only this, and then we change the color to maybe pink or any color at all you like. Now we are going to rotate this in 120 degrees clockwise like we did before. So we do a duplicate of this. Left click and space bar to get a duplicate, and then we do apply. Now we have a new one. We fix it here. Now go to for us to place this thing effectively, we might need some snapping, but not what we used before. We can maybe try this. We go to snap notes and path, and then we put we use snap smooth notes, including quadrants of points here, points of ellipse. Yes, that will help you to snap nicely. And then we select it again, left mouse, and then we do a duplicate space bar, and then the same lights we do apply to get to rotate it. Let's see here. I hope I've placed it You just have to be careful you place so that there is no gap. It fits nicely. I mean, sometimes the recording, okay, I got it right. Now I want to give each one a different color so it's easier for us to work with them. Okay, whichever, we don't mind. Let's change to this for the time being. Now we want to also draw a circle, because if let's look at our diagram here, we need a circle that is going through here. We can already change our colors because we are going to use, I use colors that I picked here for you to learn how to use this tool. So this is selected. First you select the object that you want to use this on, the pick color from, you press it and then you go and pick what color. I picked this color here, and then you go to the select tool again, you select this, and then in the same way you go and do the pick color. This we use, I think this I used red, or the red down there, I'm not very sure. I think the color I used was rather this. Yes. And then the next thing is we go and then we select this one, and then in the same way we use this pick colors from image, and then I used this. So we are on our way nicely. Now we need to draw this circle, and then we put our designs in for it to pop out nicely. So we go to our circle tool. We want to draw a circle that goes through these intersections here. First, let me move this here. So with the circle tool, we go to control and draw something here. First of all, we'll draw a circle. Let's change the color of the circle so we can see very well, and then we try to move it in such a way that it intersects those corners. I think I have to move again. Let's select this, and then we go to the fill, and then we remove, if in case you have, so that we can see what we are doing. We go to control to move this a bit so that we want the circle to pass through these intersection points. I think it's good. We are good now. Let's see. First, I would want to do some snapping to see. Let's put our snap this on and see whether it's got to the center. Yes, so you see it's in the center as well, so everything is fine. And then the next thing we want to do is we want to give this a stroke. So now go to this stroke here. Before it was not, I put no paint because of the drawing for the stroke. Now we put some color. I chose white, so just choose white, and then oops, I changed the, for you to choose the stroke color you have to go to shift and then choose a color. So let's choose white. Now we are there. We want to, the middle part, our circle here, what is here, let's make the inside. Now we can make, we can make it opaque, because we don't need any transparency anymore. We select the circle and move this here. And now the color I used, I think I used this color here. So we go again, we are in the fill, we go again to the pick color, this thing, and then we choose this color here. Yes, now we are almost done. Now we are going to do some put some gradients in it. We select this and then we give it radial gradient, and then with it selected, go to this create and edit the edit gradient tool, press it, and then we need, you see this repeats here, we need to change this to direct, and then we get this thing here. We want to manipulate it. I don't know whether you can see. Let's make it a bit bigger for you to be able to see. Go to this again. You see this thing here, we need it, we need to move it. Let me see, I've forgotten the diagram. Oh, okay, so first of all, let's move we move the hand. There are two small circles here that we have to move, and then we'll see what will happen. So try to put it here until you see a cross, and then oops, yes, we moved it to this side a bit to make it a bit smaller. I mean, you can rotate this as well, something like that, and then we go for this as well, and then we move it like this. I actually don't remember. Let's see how our figure is like. Okay, it's almost like not 10, so we can turn it. Let's turn it to be like this, more or less, and yeah, I think this, something like this is okay. I forgot something. Now I want to change. That is why we are not getting the whites there. Unfortunately, I have to remove this, and let's change this to white. Okay, we change this color inside here to white, so that we bring this back so that we get the shine nicely. Very good. You see, we have, if you want more, you can just go for this and adjust this for it to have more ripples. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to put gradients as well on the outer parts. So we go on and select, for example, the red one, and then we also give it a radial gradient. Now we go again for our gradient tool, and then this time we choose reflected, and then we want to put some lights somewhere. So let's pick this and move it around a bit. We pick the hole. You see this here, the hole. Yes, I think I got it now. You can move it around. Place it somewhere here. I think if you place it somewhere here, we get some lights there. We want to put some lights out there, and then let's see our diagram again. Oh, we have also lights here, and this we did not put anything. So we go here and select this one too, and then we give it a radial gradient as well, and then we go to our gradient tool, and then we do reflected again, and then we move it down a bit to get that light there. You can also put some lights here if you want, but I did not put anything. I think I did it just this. You can manipulate the gradients as well. I think this is what we have now. Thank you for watching. Please help me by subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you again. Bye. Thank you.